gentlemen, a very good morning. Welcome to the most awaited GITAM Industry Institute Interface 4.0, where innovation meets collaboration in the most splendid way. I am Samya Chandaka, BBA second year student, and I have the honor of being host for today. As we embark on this incredible journey of synergy between academia and industry, it gives me immense pleasure to extend our warmest greetings and heartfelt welcome to all our esteemed guests, faculty members, and all the students gathered here. The remarkable individuals present here are the spectrum of expertise, each contributing significantly to the realms of academia and industry. Their presence today is a testament to their commitment to fostering collaboration and innovation. As we prepare for a meaningful moment, I now kindly request all the dignitaries on the stage to join us for the symbolic lighting of the lamp. May I request Professor K.N.S. Acharya, Pro Vice Chancellor GITAM, to lead the dignitaries.
आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिः परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापं सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तुते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश्च मतिं स्वच्छां हि मे सदा रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् यस्य तिष्ठेत् गृहे दीपः तस्य नास्ति दरिद्रता शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः
Thank you all. As we commence this remarkable event, it's an honor to have with us someone whose guidance and vision have been instrumental in shaping the course of academia and industry collaboration. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Dr. Kishore Buddha, the esteemed Director CGC, to deliver the welcome speech.
This decoration is covering my face, I guess. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. GITAM Industry Institute Interface, in short GIII, was born on 2nd January 2021, Saturday. It has grown up today. It's a 4-year-old baby now, with more energy, more smiles, more happiness, and much more support. Today we stand at the crossroads of innovation and collaboration. And it's a big honor to have each one of you here, sir, and madam, contributing to the synergy that will undoubtedly shape the future of our institutions and industry partnerships. We heartily welcome all the titans of the industry with a round of applause, please. Welcome you all. Chief Innovation Officer, Mr. Krish, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor Professor K.N.S. Acharya, heads of the institutes, heads of the departments, you are the real captains of the educational ship, guiding us through the seas of learning. GIII 4.0 welcoming you all. You can welcome them, please. Moving on, our faculty, you are the heart of our school, sharing knowledge and passion with our students. Your dedication of teaching is really valued. Thanks for being a crucial part of our educational journey. We welcome all the faculty members here. The backbone of our institution, working tirelessly behind the scenes beyond the timings to ensure everything runs smoothly, all our supporting staff members, we welcome you too. This is most crucial part, heartbeat of this institution. My dear student friends, you are our strength, you are our weakness, you are an emotion for us. One more punchline. Many people climb mountains thinking that the world can see them, but I am sure our GITAM students climb the mountain to see the challenges in the world and to create the solutions. I wish you all the very best. Hearty welcome once again to all the people here. Thank you.
A heartfelt thank you, sir, for your enlightening welcome address and setting the tone for an inspiring event ahead. Your wisdom and guidance are invaluable to us. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, as we progress through this enriching interface between academia and industry, it's time to extend our gratitude to the titans of industry present today, whose expertise and insights have been extremely valuable. It's a pleasure to have with us Mr. Ajo George, Associate Director HR, Speridian Technologies today. May I now request Sri Krish Nange Gadda, Chief Innovation Officer, to do the felicitation. Mr. Ajo is a versatile leader and adept communicator with a keen aptitude for assisting client needs, proven ability to inspire winning teams and unite them around a shared vision, specializing in passionate training and impactful public speaking, leveraging extensive hands-on experience in management training sessions, initial organizational development, and overseeing performance management and HR operations. We welcome you, sir. It's a pleasure to have with us Ms. Anis Sikandar, Group Manager, UST Global today. I now request Sri Krish Nange Gadda to do the felicitation. Ms. Anis is an accomplished professional with wealth of experience in HR management, patent expertise, and strong foundation in technical education. Her journey spans diverse roles across multiple industries, showcasing her versatile skills and commitment to innovation, highlighted by certifications in TRIZ. We welcome you, ma'am. It's my honor to invite Mr. Anurag Srivastava, CSR Lead, Cisco today. May I now request Sri Krish Nange Gadda to do the felicitation. Mr. Anurag is an experienced leader with demonstrated history of contributing to social change. He holds strong professional skills in corporate social responsibility, expertise in project planning and oversight, adept at building relationships with federal and state governments, non-profits, and multi-sectoral stakeholders. We welcome you, sir. It's a pleasure to have with us Mr. Dalbir Singh Nanua, Head TA, Crompton Greaves. May I now request Professor K.N.S. Acharya, Pro Vice Chancellor, to do the felicitation. Mr. Dalveer is a Deputy General Manager of Human Resources at Crompton Greaves, Consumer Electricals Limited, bringing over 17 years of experience and expertise in talent acquisition and human resource management. A proven track record exists in setting up and leading talent acquisition teams globally. This involves aligning talent strategies with business objectives and implementing process improvement and innovation initiatives for enhanced efficiency, performance, and diversity. We welcome you, sir. It's a pleasure to have with us Mr. Dinesh Kumar Panigrahi, Business Analyst Cisco today. May I now request Dr. Basavaraj Katagiri, Director School of Technology, to do the felicitation. Mr. Dinesh leads skill development initiatives across multiple states, fostering relationships with stakeholders, including the government, academia, and training partners. He proactively identifies and evaluates risk associated with program activities, proposing effective actions to control and mitigate this risk. He also takes a leadership role in partner engagement efforts, enhancing collaboration and mutual effort. We welcome you, sir. It's a pleasure to have with us Dr. Gaurav Butch, Vice President HR, Cadila Pharmaceuticals Limited today. I now request Dr. Basavaraj Katagiri to do the felicitation. Dr. Gaurav is a global HR leader, consultant, and soft skills trainer based in Ahmedabad. With 20 plus years of experience as a CHRO, he excels in scaling startups, HR transformation, and talent alignment for business success. A strategic leader, change agent, and content creator dedicated to achieving extraordinary results quickly. Committed to progress through anticipation and speed, he aims to contribute knowledge and dedication to organizational success. We welcome you, sir. It's my honor to invite Mr. George Varghese, CHRO Shahi Export Private Limited today. May I now request Dr. Shailendra Dasari, Director School of Business, to do the felicitation. Mr. George is a seasoned HR leader with 22 years across diverse sectors, excelling in HR transformation, startup initiatives, and greenfield setups. A passionate influencer in HR tech, known for driving success in manufacturing, IT or ITES, retail, pharma, and entrepreneurship. We welcome you, sir. It's my honor to invite Mr. Nitin Kurana, Global Talent Acquisition Head, Indigene today. May I request Dr. Shailendra Dasari to do the felicitation. Mr. Nitin has unwavering passion for people and over 2 decades of global experience in the talent space. He has ventured into what can aptly term the talent metrics. We welcome you, sir. It's a pleasure to have with us Mr. Guruvayurappan, CHRO, Omega Healthcare Management Services today. I now request Professor K.N.S. Acharya to do the felicitation. Mr. Guru is an ICF Certified Professional Coach, Certified Strategic HR Leader, the Institute of Directors, Doctor of Excellence in Management, specializing in organizational development and organizational behavior. He has been instrumental in launching key strategic change management initiatives for Omega Healthcare for many years. He is a life member of the Bangalore Management Association, the National Institute of Personnel Management, the Indian Society of Training and Development, the National HRD Network. We welcome you, sir. It's It's a pleasure to have with us Mr. Keshav Karunakar, Head KPIT Academy, KPIT today. May I now request Dr. Atul Kumar, Principal School of Science, to do the felicitation. Meet the trailblazing app development maestro with a passion for crafting in Microsoft environments and leading powerhouse teams, and the tech enthusiast sharing wisdom in OS, RTOS, C++, and OOAD. We welcome you, sir. It's my honor to invite Mr. Manish Majumdar, Head HR EMS, Centum Electronics today. I now request Dr. Atul Kumar to do the felicitation. Mr. Manish has over 19 years immersed in the science of building exceptional organizations. He is a seasoned professional passionate about aligning people strategies with business outcomes. His extensive experience spanned from EMS and pharma to BFSI, IT or ITES, telecom and manufacturing across 3 continents. He thrives on setting up from scratch, embracing adaptability, collaboration, and fostering success in areas such as system implementation, growth strategies, and talent acquisition programs. We welcome you, sir. It's my honor to invite Mr. Mario David, Vice President, Organization Development, JP Morgan Chase today. May I now request Dr. Madhavi Inganti, Director, School of Humanities, to do the felicitation. Mr. Mario is a seasoned human professional, coach and peer practitioner, team building facilitator, and outbounding experiential learning enthusiast, serving as senior consultant in talent development. Demonstrated ability to act as growth catalyst for organizations specializing in building and implementing measurable learning approaches to enhance the organization ability to create value for stakeholders. We welcome you, sir. I now invite Mr. Nagashridhar Remella, Senior Director, Speridian Technologies today. May I now request Dr. Madhavi Inganti to do the felicitation. Mr. Sridhar has almost 2 decades of experience, demonstrated leadership qualities and creative thinking in HR department. Excel in goal setting, superior leadership, team building, communication, interpersonal relations and presentations. Proactive approach as a change agent focuses on fostering a learning environment, increasing productivity and delivering value-added customer service by building employee morale and controlling attrition. We welcome you, sir. Honor to invite Mr. Pradeep Kote, Senior Manager, Talent Acquisition, Wiley Edge today. May I now request Vamshidhar sir to do the felicitation. Vishwanath sir. Mr. Pradeep is an accomplished human resource manager with a proven track record in information technology and services industry. Proficient in employee lifecycle management, talent engagement, acquisition, and business process engineering. A resilient human resource professional with a focus PGCHRM in human resource management from XLRI Jamshedpur. We welcome you, sir. Invite Mr. Prakash B, South Head HR, Muthoot Group today. May I now request Vishwanath sir to do the felicitation. Mr. Prakash holds more than a decade of experience in human resources. The talent professional has led key roles contributing to expertise in talent acquisition and management. In the current position as a zonal HR manager for the Muthoot Group, responsibilities include overseeing HR functions across diverse divisions, ensuring the organization principles of continuous growth and expansion. Prior to his role as a talent acquisition manager at Muthoot Finance Limited, skills are honed in corporate recruiting, candidate management, and people management. We welcome you, sir. It's a pleasure to have with us Mr. Prakash VG, Associate Vice President, Federal Bank today. May I now request Dr. Rosina Matthew, Director Competence Development, to do the felicitation. Mr. Prashant serves as the Zonal HR for Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana states, bringing a wealth of expertise and experience to the realm of human resources. As the human resource business partner from Bangalore zone, he wears many hats overseeing wide spectrum of HR functions that cover the entire employee life cycle. His keen understanding of manpower planning ensures that right talent is identified and cultivated to meet the strategic objectives of the organization. We welcome you, sir. It's a pleasure to have with us Mr. Pritish Bhatia, Talent Acquisition Head, CRDMO, Jubilant Biosys today. May I now request Dr. Vamshidhar, HOD CSC, to do the felicitation. Mr. Pritish heads the Talent Acquisition function at Jubilant Biosys Limited in Noida, Uttar Pradesh, India for 1 year and 6 months as of August 2022. Leading end-to-end recruitment processes and aligning strategies with organizational goals to build a skilled and high-performing workforce. We welcome you, sir. It's my honor to invite Mr. Rajesh Sharma, CEO and Vice President, Keynes Technology today. May I now request Dr. Ajay, HOD ECE, to do the felicitation. Mr. Rajesh is a distinguished CXO with 27-year track record of visionary leadership and transformative growth. With a proven ability to spearhead global operations, manage multi-million-dollar budgets, and consistently optimize organizational performance, he has earned recognition for fostering innovation and cultivating high-performance cultures. We welcome you, sir. It's a pleasure to have with us Ms. Sanjukta Sarkar, Senior Director HR, Collins Aerospace. May I now request Dr. Prithvi Shekhar, HOD ECE, to do the felicitation. Ms. Sanjukta has over 23 years of trailblazing leadership in HR, globally recognized and honored as 100 most influential HR professionals. She is a dedicated mentor for women worldwide to thrive with mentoring, exemplifying excellence in HR leadership across diverse industries. We welcome you, ma'am. It's my honor to invite Mr. Santosh Vasudeva, Director HR, Call Technology Services today. May I now request Dr. T. Nageshwar Rao, HOD Mechanical, to do the felicitation. Mr. Santosh is renowned for transforming HR landscapes and spearheading excellence in human resources and customer service operations. Mastery in managing, motivating, and leading teams to surpass service delivery and people strategy goals. He is notable for playing a pivotal role in HR operations during mergers, integration of acquired companies, and initiating cost-saving projects. We welcome you, sir. I now invite Mr. Shivakumara, Vice President, Yes Bank today. May I now request Dr. Rohit Sharma, HOD Mathematics, to do the felicitation. Mr. Shivakumara is a seasoned professional with 13 years of expertise in banking, BFSI, product promotion, marketing, and business development. Proven leader, adept at fostering high-performance teams and optimizing operational efficiency. We welcome you, sir. It's a pleasure to have with us Mr. Srikanth Kalyanasundaram, Deputy General Manager HR, John Cockerell Global Business Services Private Limited today. May I now request Dr. Krishna Prasad, HOD Physics, to do the felicitation. Mr. Srikanth is an engineer turned HR pro, passionate about unlocking human potential. From hands-on engineering to mastering talent acquisition, learning and development, and employee engagement, a continuous learner, speaker, and certified trainer, believing in the mantra, learn by doing it. Experience your learnings, share your learning experience, unlearn and relearn. We welcome you, sir. It's my honor to invite Mr. Vinay Shivapur, Regional Head, TCS today. May I now request Dr. Sri Lakshmi, HOD Chemistry, to do the felicitation. Mr. Vinay is an accomplished professional with over 17 years in the IT industry. Vinay Shivapur serves as the Regional Head of Talent Acquisition at Tata Consultancy Services. He excels in recruiting, stakeholder engagement, and innovative strategies for talent growth, specializing in workforce planning, campus hiring, and fostering robust partnership for organizational success. We welcome you, sir. It's a wow time, right? Having 24 corporate leaders on one single platform. Today is a proud moment for all of us at GITAM, right? I once again thank you all for accepting our invitation and gracing this occasion. It's a privilege to have amidst us someone whose leadership and vision have steered the technological landscape of our esteemed institution. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Sri Krish Nangegadda, Chief Innovation Officer, GITAM University. Mr. Krish is a distinguished business leader and successful serial entrepreneur. Krish has played a crucial role in establishing an entrepreneurial ecosystem at GITAM, including venture development centers across all campuses, offering support for student startups. Notably, he has transformed GITAM's training placement function into a comprehensive career service organization, guiding students in holistic development and aiding them in achieving their career aspirations. I now invite Sri Krish Nangegadda to address the gathering.
Good morning. Thank you for having me here. I just have a few words of advice to share with you, just 3 of them actually. 3 do's I call them. I call them do it now, do it well, do it with pride. Let me elaborate. We all think of a lot of things. We all dream of a lot of things. We're dreamers, thinkers, planners, procrastinators, but we don't get to that act of doing what we want to do. whenever you think of doing something, do it. And do it now. Because if you don't do it now, and if you think that you can do it tomorrow or day after, and when that day comes, the tomorrow or day after comes, sadly you'll realize that someone else has already done it the day before. It's a highly competitive world, so you need to put your thoughts into actions. So whatever that may be, whether it is getting ready for a test tomorrow, or preparing your resume, or doing some household chores, or whatever you want to do, finish it. Don't say that I can postpone it. That breeds laziness, and laziness doesn't get you anywhere. So I think doing it now is important, and doing it well, I'll come to that in a moment, is equally important. The doing it now part is also embedded in learning. So it is, you learn by doing. You don't just get the theory part of it. You want to experience it. We call that experiential learning. At GITAM, we are giving increased emphasis to experiential learning. Some of your juniors would have gone through a course called TEP. This is something, are you familiar with the TEP course? Have you heard about it? Yes? No? No? Okay. You better go and find out from your juniors of how well they have received it. It's something, you must have all gone through a workshop course, right? I'm told you're all in the pre-final year. You might have done a workshop if you're engineering students. Have you done that? Yeah. So the workshop has been replaced by a course called TEP, where you tinker with things. There is a maker space that's made available. You tinker with things, you do things, you connect things, disconnect things, break things, make things. So through the process, you learn. That is the doing part of it, doing and learning part of it. So a lot of, in fact, last night, the Dean Computer Science called me asking me for my support to introduce more such programs. Based on the success we had with TEP, we want to introduce more and more such programs into the curriculum. So there you will see, as you will, of course, you'll graduate and go away, but you will hear that the students that follow you are doing more such courses as a part of their learning. So also, when you want to do things, you don't need to see the whole picture. So many times we think that, oh, I need to have the whole plan before I start doing it. You need to, in fact, Martin Luther King Jr. famously said, you don't need to see the whole staircase. You need to only see the next step. You take the next step and the next step and the next step, you will be at the top already before you realize. And we are celebrating actually his birthday, 95th birthday on this Monday, Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday, a famous gentleman who also said, in fact, he's most famously known for his words, I have a dream. Those are words, MLK is most popularly known as. But he didn't stop with dreaming alone. He got down to doing. That's what made him popular and made him successful. Now the doing well part of it, when I said do it now and do it well, the well part of it, we all start things with a lot of fanfare, with a lot of enthusiasm, with a lot of drive, but unfortunately, we don't finish the job that we start doing. We don't, number one, finish it. If we finish it, we don't finish it well. We don't finish it with that finesse. We don't finish it completely. We don't do a complete job. In fact, I'm reminded of a couple of things. I think I should probably share an anecdote with you. When I called an electrician to do some electrical work at home, to fix some electrical boards, he's a good technician, is well trained in his trade. He has fixed all the electrical boards, but then when I came to inspect the work he performed, all the switches were working fine. So do you call that a complete job? In his mind, yes, he's completed the job. But I pointed out to him that the plates were crooked. They were not placed correctly. They should be placed at a certain distance from the floor, parallel to the floor. They were crooked. He didn't mind that. No, he didn't think that was a big deal. Or when you have these multiple switches on a board for lights and fans and other things, the plug points and things like that. When I walked through the rooms, I found that if I want to turn on a light, it is usually, in some rooms it's the first switch, in another room it's the third switch, in another room it's the fifth switch. I said, look, how do I know which switch to turn on to get the light on? He said, no, they're all working. What's your problem? So he thought I was crazy to expect that the light switches should work the same way in all rooms. So this is just an example I wanted to share with you. We think that he thought the job was complete. To me, the job was not complete. And also, another personal experience I've had is back in, I think this is mid-2000s, maybe 2005 or 6, we acquired a company, and until that point, I was looking after a business that served the Department of Defense in the US. So we were serving the DoD, and then we acquired a business in India that had about 5,000 people, and I was asked to also oversee that business. So what I noticed is when we bid on projects to customers, and we take up projects from the customers. So these are software development projects. When you take a project, what I noticed in talking with the project managers and program managers is that the workforce, the people that worked on the projects in India, especially, I'm referring this to India because you should learn this because you're very soon going to step into your careers. They did a good job of developing programs, but when they went to the customer, they failed often. The reason for that is we were good at development, writing code, but we were not good at testing and making sure the quality goes out as expected by the customer. So this is always a very important thing. I think by nature, culturally, we want to move on to newer things. I want to do something today and something else tomorrow and something else next week and next month. We are always up for newer and newer challenges. We get a lot of thrill out of doing newer and newer things. In that process, there's nothing wrong with that. You should always be ambitious. But in that process, you don't complete the job on hand. You do 80%, 90% of the job, and you want to quickly move on to the other one. So it's very important that when you take up a job, you do end-to-end. You finish it well. The customer accepts it. The customer doesn't find holes in what you have developed. For that, you need to foresee what the customer needs. You need to foresee what problems it might face, whether it's in the field, in scalability, in adopting to the real world. You should foresee them, test them, and make sure that you're developing a quality product. And I see that in almost everything that we do. You come across anything, a project that's finished, you find that they spend a lot of money. They use the best of the materials available in the world. But the workmanship, to the end, we do 85, 90% of it all right. That other 10-15%, we compromise, we cut corners. So that's what I mean by do it well, do it completely. And now, do it with pride is, I know all of you, most of you probably are going to be engineers or managers. And in fact, when I was growing up, my parents told me that I should be either an engineer or a doctor. I think that most parents do the same thing today even. It doesn't matter. I later realized, of course, with that wisdom I'm giving you this advice, it doesn't matter what job you take up. It doesn't matter what career you choose, but be the best in what you choose. In fact, I famously remember the wise advice that my first manager on my first job, this is more than 40 years ago, when I joined a job, what he told me, he was an elderly person at that time, itself, he was the age of my father. So he said, when you take up the job, and this was a sales engineer's job that I took up at that time, when you do a job, do the best you can. Don't worry about the results. I'm here to take care of that, but do it well. And he had 3 sons at that time. So he told me that this advice he gave his sons, that I don't care, I don't aspire that you be engineers or doctors. I don't mind if you become carpenters, but be the best carpenters in town. This is the advice he gave his sons more than 40 years ago. Of course, today I met his sons recently, and they're all well settled, well employed, occupying very high positions. But the mentality is that, it doesn't matter what job you take up, you want to be the best in that field. That's what you should proceed with. You don't need to be always in programming. You don't need to be always in any one particular career. You may take up a job to earn money. That's okay. But if you have a passion for something, don't leave that passion out. Pursue that passion. You want to be a chef. You practice cooking, and you be the best chef possible. You want to be a dancer. You want to be a musician. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I'll end this address with a personal experience that I had. My wife and I were visiting a place. We live in Boston. We were visiting a place in South, somewhere in North Carolina, and we happened to meet a woman there, a middle-aged woman about our age. So we were chatting. Then she said, she asked, where are you from? I said, we are from Boston. Boston, you probably know, is known for Harvard University and MIT. So she said, oh, my son works at the MIT. Oh, well, good. We didn't. And then she continued on. She is the head janitor there. Head janitor probably is someone who cleans bathrooms. And she said that with pride. My son is employed as a janitor, a head janitor. Tell me now, how many of our parents, if you are actually a janitor, will actually share with their colleagues and with their friends that you're a janitor? Many times, we try to hide that. My son doesn't have a very respectable job, so I should probably not disclose that to anyone. And there's nothing wrong with that, nothing wrong with being a janitor. And he's probably the best janitor there. That's why he became a head janitor. So with those words, I want to close this. So do it now, do it well, do it with pride. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Your strategic direction as the Chief Innovation Officer has not only transformed technology, but also played a pivotal role in shaping the academic landscape. As we eagerly anticipate the insights that will shape our discourse today, it's an immense honor in extending a warm welcome to Professor K.N.S. Acharya, the Pro-Vice Chancellor, GITAM University, Bangalore. May I now invite Professor K.N.S. to deliver the keynote address.
Good morning to everyone. I said good morning. At the outset, a very warm welcome to all the luminaries and dignitaries on the dais. A very, very loud round of applause to them. Many times when HR senior professionals arrive on a campus stage, students, their eyes glitters. Why? Because you think that we have invited HR luminaries onto our campus to sell our students to them. You will be disappointed. That is not the intention. Campus placements will happen automatically if you have an environment where we make it compelling for them to come and pick our students. It happens only on 3 or 4 if we do things right. 1, you have the best of the students. 2, you have the best of the faculty. 3, you have the best of the facilities. And 4, you have the best of the pedagogy and the culture, upliftment, everything happens. Then companies will automatically come. We don't need to call them, they will come chasing for, because every company today requires good talent. So the intention of calling them here is not to sell you, but we have a much more important agenda today. You may remember on 10th of September, we had a very similar occasion where we invited industry technologists who sit on our industry advisory board. The occasion then was to seek guidance and insights from how should the technology education in a university like GITAM be shaped based on the current technological evolutions that are happening. I am very happy and very proud to say that all the 25 of those companies, senior CTOs, technology experts, they now sit on the industry advisory board of GITAM, and they have shaped our 2024-25 onwards. Whatever new curriculum is going to be offered for GITAMites is shaped by those industry luminaries. On this occasion, I really wish to thank all of them as well. And some of those companies' HR representatives, they are also on the stage. Now, we didn't stop there. Why we didn't stop there is curriculum is just one part of university's outcome. We have to always continuously engage with different categories of industries, different segments of industry luminaries. HR is one of the very prominent one who have got a very deep insight into what's happening within their organization, what's happening in the market. I, during my past 25 years of industry career, had the privilege of working with some of the finest HR professionals, and I got to learn a lot from them, which many of us as technologists don't have insights into deep of human mind, deep of human behavior, deep of human interactions, leadership, so on and so forth. Now, HR as a profession, as many of you know, is probably one of the toughest jobs. Industry is doing well, they are challenged. Industry not doing well, they are challenged. Industry doing as expected, they are challenged. So they are never left to themselves. Morning to evening, if there is one phone which will constantly be ringing in any of the organizations, it is HR's phone. I know that because I have some of the finest HR colleagues across the industry segment. They are across the globe, they keep talking to right from CEO to the last employee of the organization. They need to be connected. They get the pulse of the organization, both inside as well as outside. Now, why did we invite them to our campus today is we are students, they are teachers today. We have a next 3-hour session following this. We are going to lock ourselves up in a room and we are going to hear from them what's happening outside. What are your challenges? What are the things that you expect from not only students from GITAM, but student communities across? What are your talent challenges? What are the demographies of the talent models which are changing? How, as a university, we can help solve some of their problems. So we hope that we'll be good students for you today, and you are going to enlighten us over the next 3-4 hours, and we'll try to bring best of the practices which will make you come to GITAM again and again and again. And as far as students you are concerned, I would say, I would like to again complete my brief speech with a quote from the great Abdul Kalam. He said, I don't know whether some of you have read his book on Wings of Fire, where he says, anyone must have dream for their life. Dream, dream, dream. Dreams turn into thoughts. Thoughts turn into action. Actions turn into your destiny. Choose a life, choose a career, choose a path which you dream, not because of somebody else is dreaming for you. And each one of you have such great capabilities, and you should be inspired by all the luminaries who are sitting on the stage today. And I hope you will be on the stage in your life sometime later, and GITAM will be able to host you here as well. God bless. Take care.
Thank you, Professor KNS. Your profound knowledge and leadership have been instrumental in steering the academic journey with unwavering commitment. Up next, Dr. Kishore Buddha, Director CGC, has a small announcement for all of us.
In continuation to the KNS words, like what happened on 10th of September, which is on Sunday, a KPIT organization came forward and assured that, we will take 50 of our students and we'll train your student on specific technology and we'll hire them into our organization. And all of you are witnessed, Keshav sir is here. He told to all of you, if you guys are ready, I assure you 200 jobs for pre-final year GITAM students. Right or wrong? Thank you. So in continuation to that, today, there is another organization, Indigen. Vice President Nitin sir is here, signing an MOU with GITAM University in front of everyone, considering 30 of our final year students for the Salesforce Global Certification and want to hire them into their organization. I am requesting KNS and as well as Nitin sir to do this honor.
may I now request all the members on the stage to join for a memorable group photograph. As we draw near the conclusion of this enlightening event, it's now time to express our gratitude to all those who have contributed to its success. To do the honors, I invite Mr. Vamshi Kiran, Deputy Head GCGC, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good. Swagruhe pujyate jyeshta, swagrame pujyate prabhu, swadeshe pujyate raja, vidwan sarvatra pujyate. Translates into, an elder is respected in his family, a headman in his village, a king in his kingdom, an intellectual across the world. I, on behalf of GITAM University Bengaluru campus, thank all the intellectuals on the dais for their presence today and look forward for the deliberations to come in the later part of the day. I'll be failing in my duty if I don't thank Shri Krish Nangegadda, Chief Innovation Officer, GITAM University, and Professor K.N.S. Acharya, Pro VC, GITAM Bengaluru, for their august presence. I also take this opportunity to express my deep sense of gratitude to all the HYs, HODs, faculty members, and all the functional heads who have been instrumental in organizing and executing this event seamlessly. A special mention and thanks to the GCGC and CGC members of Bengaluru campus for their unwavering support and collaboration. I also thank the most dynamic element present in this auditorium, the student community, for their most patient hearing. Thank you once again, and earnestly wish that this event paves way for fostering a culture of collaboration and innovation. Thank you one and all.
Up next, Mr. Ajo George, Associate Director, HR, Spederian Technologies, will be addressing us.
Good morning, everybody. So all of us from the HR fraternity, we believe that, employees, they love appreciations and it helps them perform really well. And I think everybody will echo what I say. So I just want to take this opportunity, I'm not addressing, but I just want to give a vote of thanks. I just want to appreciate Kishore and team for a great job done. From the time I've been out of my house till the time I'm here, I can see his team coordinating with everyone, making sure everyone's, reaching on time, and, all of us are made to feel comfortable. So Kishore, great job. Thank you very much. And have a good time, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, as a mark of respect to our nation, I kindly request everyone to raise for the national anthem. Jai Hind.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल वंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे